Hello and welcome to another episode here on my channel. My name is ChaosMole and today I want to explain to you how the Super Express missions work, where you can find them, what you have to look out for, and which character you should actually choose for those Super Express missions. And the first question is, of course, where do you get that? Well, it's pretty simple. The moment you're logging in with a character and you haven't chosen yet like which character actually gets the boost, you are seeing a window popping up. If you already have clicked that away and you cannot just remember where it is, it's pretty simple to find. It's right underneath your minimap. You can see it right here, and when you are clicking on it, the window will open. I have already chosen a character I want to boost. For you, the window looks a little bit different, and it asks you which of your characters you want to give the Super Express missions. Now keep in mind, you can only do this once per roster, right? You have to have reached level 50 with that particular character, and you cannot change it. Like, this is the character who gets the boost. Now there is something else which the game is already, well, telling you wrongly. So the event period for this Express character is the beginning of the patch cycle, which is the 21st of April, and then ends on the 30th of June. That is not correct. If you still haven't chosen the character, you will have a little button here below which says Event Info. You can click on that. Or if you have already chosen a character, and if you were going over this button, you will see that it shows you actually the 28th of July. And it will actually explain to you why that is when you are clicking on the event info down below in the bottom, right? Which I cannot do anymore because I already chose a character. But the 30th of June is the latest date you need to have chosen the character who gets the Super Express missions. And then you have till the 28th of July to actually do all those missions. So even if you're choosing a character right now and you are deciding not to play that character for whatever reason anymore, and then you are coming back, and let's say by the end of June or the beginning of July, you still have time to do that and to do all those missions till the 28th. So keep that in mind. So you have actually a little bit more time to do all those missions, but till the end of June, you need to have chosen the character you want to boost. Okay? So which character should you choose to boost? Well, if you really want to get the maximum out of this, the best choice is to go with a tier 1 character, because you will get some items which are bound to your specific character, like some honing materials, and you even have to do those missions even if your character is already tier 2 or tier 3. So if you want to get the maximum out of it, tier 1 is the character you want to go with. That is the one you want. Now I have not done that, because I have personally chosen for me that I want to play the Lancemaster, because I've played the Lancemaster or / Glaver in other regions, and I really love the class. So my Glaver is already tier 2, and I still have chosen to give them the boost, because the boost itself is nice to have, but it's not as crazy as some people might think. You can see here the level 1 thing. Those are all the missions I have to do, and every time I'm finishing them, I'm getting some extra items. Like you can see it right here. I'm getting 100 Destruction Stone Fragments, 300 Guardian Stone Fragments, and 15 Harmony Leap Stones. And it's not really that much, and the rest is like account bound, right? Then with tier 2 you were getting a little bit more, but you were still getting a lot of stuff which is account wide most of the time. And also very important, whenever you are completing all the missions you have to do, in this case they are 13 missions, you are also getting an extra reward, which is like 2 uncommon engraving support chests with 20 uncommon class and combat engravings each. So that's also important why you want to give that to a specific character, right? And those completion rewards will change per level. As you can see here, this is something completely different, and this is more for crafting. This one here is giving you 1 million silver. The other one is giving you this huge chest where there are tons of crazy items in there. Like, this is really like the important chest, as you can see, and this is all for tier 3. So that's very important. And the bonus one doesn't give you any completion rewards, but you're also getting like a lot out of this. So there are a few items you want to give to your character directly, and as I said, if you really want to get the maximum out of this, you want to like give this to a tier 1 character. But if you have chosen like me, nah, look, I want to use this to bolster the specific character I have already in tier 2, that's fine too. But please, 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 if you can avoid it, please don't give this to a tier 3 character. Like, most of the stuff you want, even for your tier 3 character, is account wide anyways, or roster wide. It's the same, you know what I mean. And the little bit of honing materials you get for like tier 3 is like, it's not really that important, right? You are getting here the tier 3 stuff. It's not that much. Like, if you're looking at this, you were getting what, 500 destruction stones and 1500 guardian stones. Like, for everyone who is like walking around in tier 3, you know that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. So again, this is really more useful for characters who have not reached tier 3 yet. So, and then all the other stuff you were getting here, like the legendary card packs and whatnot, they are account wide anyways, well, roster wide. So that's the best way how to do it. You have till the end of July if you have chosen a character, and as I said, give it to a tier 1 character if you can. Do a tier 2 character if you like, but don't choose a tier 3 character. Alright. But yeah, that's basically everything you have to know about the Super Express missions. If you have any other questions, let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, you want to see more Lost Ark guides, which we already have a bunch, definitely make sure to check out my my Power Pass guide for the new Power Pass, and I will also put a link down below in the description. I'm also doing daily gaming news, doing reaction videos to new game announcements, trailers, conventions and whatnot, and I'm also doing some Warhammer 40k lore talk sometimes on my channel. If you are all interested in that, I would appreciate if you might subscribe to the channel, because it would help me out a great deal. If you ever want to catch me live, you can also do so from Monday to Friday, starting at 9 AM ET, which is 2 PM UK time, and 3 PM Central European time, over at trovo.live/ChaosMole, and you will also find the link down below in the description. And we are talking about gaming news, watching trailers, and then we are always playing the newest video games, sometimes even way before the release, because the publishers are nice enough to give me early access to it, which I very much appreciate. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, stay safe, and I hope I see you next time.